This tutorial is about schemes, and in order to use schemes in the Digital Home server, first of all you have to define the house containing floors, rooms, put some devices on it, as you can see in the tutorial on the device module. And then you can go to the schemes module, which is actually, a scheme is a group of actions which you can run immediately, or you can run it as a result of a rule, or you can schedule it in the schedule module. But here in this tutorial we will create a scheme. So what we will do is create a scheme. So we can create a scheme with any name, and then we add actions onto that scheme. For example, the first one is turn switch on off, and then we can say one of the switches in the house we turned on, and we finish the wizard, and then we have our action small ambience light on. Now if our ID is to turn on off all the lights, there is another action, turn on off all switches, which is maybe easier than adding all the individual devices. You can just say turn on all the switches in the house on a floor, and then we have the floors which we have defined, or in any of the rooms. And so we'll say in this room, and maybe then we don't need this first action and we'll just delete it. Now it's gone. And so we have several actions which you can add. So we have this switch on off. You can send an email to one of the Google email accounts which you have defined in the settings dialog. You should check the tutorial on the settings dialog to see how to do that. You can send a notification to your Android smartphone. You can start any application on your PC. You can activate a rule or a schedule, and you should check the tutorials on rules and schedule to see how to do that. You can turn on off all the switches, apply a scheme. So in a scheme you can execute other schemes, and finally you can send an XPL message. And so schemes are a useful grouping of actions which then can be used in the rules and schedules.